Hi guys, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we have the Fourth Element 3mm gloves. So these are 5-finger gloves that are loved by a lot of scuba divers out there, and for good reason, because they're actually really comfortable and they're actually pretty sort of practical as well. So as the name obviously suggests, they're 3mm or over, so this is for kind of warmer environments where you don't need such a thick gloves. A lot of technical divers, they tend to cut the fingertips off, so you still get the thermal protection, but you still have the dexterity of being able to have your fingertips, but that's down to personal sort of preference. And yeah, the main thing is that on the inside of these is that they are very comfortable. All of the seams, they're not scratchy at all. I've found that some gloves can have kind of scratchy seams on the inside, so sort of once you put them on, they can be a little bit uncomfortable, but these ones, very, very soft seams on the inside, to the point where they're actually blind stitched, so you can't actually see that seam because the stitching, or you can see the seam but you can't see any stitching because the stitching doesn't go all the way through the neoprene. The neoprene itself is covered with this kind of shiny material, and that's the same on the palm as well, and this basically gives you a little bit of sort of grip when it gets wet, so perfect for when you're scuba diving. You get some kind of adhesion to what you're grabbing onto, and all of the seams on the outside, they're actually liquid glued, so they have this black kind of material all the way sort of around the stitching, and that just protects it. It also means that if you do cut sort of one section of the seam, it means that the thread isn't going to unravel like it will on others because it's all glued in position. So these are going to stay they're going to stay done up, so that even if they are actually damaged. Now on the inside, they don't have any sort of fancy seals, but they do have this, which is it's a slight seal. So this is just going to create a tiny little kind of seal against your skin and try and slow that water from sort of integrated in through the glove. But it's fine once it does get in, because on the inside, the internal lining has a slight plush. It's a little bit more than a traditional neoprene lining, so that just holds and it kind of soaks up the water a bit like a sponge, stops it from moving around, but it's not too thick that it kind of gets in the way. So yeah, I love these gloves. They're nice and thin, so if you're diving in sort of warmer waters where you don't want a thick clunky glove, but you're going on longer dives, so you want to protect your hands, or if you're sort of dealing with anything kind of sharp in the water, then yes, these will sort of help to protect you. But yeah, they're 3mm, so they're not so thermal as the sort of 5mm version, but they're that much thinner that you do get decent dexterity. These are the Fourth Element 3mm gloves. Thanks for watching and safe diving.
We are an online dive store serving the UK and the world for all your diving equipment needs. So why not visit us at simplyscuba.com or click the box on your screen.